Hello everybody, and welcome back to another dungeon update video. There's been a lot of changes, some of which I'm sure you can notice immediately, so let's get into them. Okay, so the first change you might notice is the plant life and the ore. One of the things that I've done with most hallways, not all of them yet, but most, is I've added random plant life, random ores into the ground, and if you dig out a lot... Ah, there we go, there's some. Okay. So if you dig around in these walls a little bit, you'll occasionally find some random ores. Got all of the ores here: emerald, diamond, gold, iron, coal. All of the ores are... oh, there's another iron. All of the ores get randomly spawned in as well. So we've got the plant life, random ores. These will be randomly filled up with water. I don't have this for all the hallways yet. If you look, it's really only the ones that head north that have this right now, but every single room will get this eventually. It's got some changes, like some stripped blocks right here. So, for example, this is what this room looks like, and this room looks like this. So every single version of each room, while it will look the same for the most part, will have small little differences that blend the dungeon together to feel more natural. So this is one of my favorite new rooms. If you look at it overhead, it looks pretty straightforward. And if we go inside, this is what it looks like. You've got the chance for chests to spawn in all four corners. There's another. And one of these will usually... sometimes it doesn't happen, but usually there is an extra exit to go somewhere. But the fun part with these rooms is the path is completely randomized. So let me go find another example real quick. Like over here. You had two of them spawned right next to each other, making this interesting U shape. But if I start here, we can easily go this way to get to here. Well, this wasn't the best example, but every single hallway is randomized in here. Oh, this one has two exits. That happens occasionally. Here's another example of what happens in the dungeon for the randomness. The most noticeable thing are these pillars can now be spawned broken like this. There are 4 different versions that each pillar can choose from. As you can see, there's plenty of plant life as well. And the water up top is also randomized, so this room will always feel a little bit different every time you go into it. So here's another fun little room that I've added. There are currently 2 versions of this crypt room. It's going to be a lot darker in the actual dungeon. Right now I've got night vision on, but I really quite like this room, how it turned out. Got some graves area. There's a second room that I'll go show you now. Sadly, it did not generate in the dungeon, and it's not fully done, but this is going to be the second one. Got some nice open wooden ones here. I'm going to add 2 more of these. Currently the existing 2 go in east-west, and I'm going to add 2 more that go north-south. But that's not all the rooms that I've added. I've started adding the large event rooms, as I'm calling them, so let me go show you those. Alright, so here's one of them. This one is also not finished yet, but it's like this underwater observatory thing. There's going to be plenty of coral, and I'm going to add some fish that will have ores and chests inside of them that you just swim up to go collect. This room will be a relatively safe one. Mobs will not spawn in here, but you will run the risk of drowning if you try and collect any of the stuff in here. Here's another one that I'm currently working on. Oh, hello zombie. This one's gonna be the upside down room, so the upside down room. So that's gonna be like the moon, there's gonna be some houses up there, and these stars are gonna be what give the light to this room, so it's gonna be pretty dark. But it'll be a nice room. I have some houses up there that'll have some chests and stuff. So sadly not all of the rooms spawned in the dungeon that I made for this video, so I'm just gonna show you what they look like behind the scenes. So this will be the Deep Dark style room. All of these will have the potential to spawn chests, so there's going to be plenty of chests in this room, but there will always be a warden spawned in here. And some of these, like over here, will spawn some skulk that cover up all the walls and whatnot to bring this room to life a bit more. So this room will be really good for looting chests, but it will always have a warden in it, so be a bit careful there. Here's the underwater room. Here's another one that I think will be an interesting mechanic, the Cluck room. So, if you're a fan of Minecraft disasters on the Fire Ice official Minecraft server, you'll know who Cluck is, and you should fear Cluck. But Cluck will be a bit nicer in the dungeon. When you find this room, you can collect an emerald block and throw it on this pedestal, like that. And the emerald block will be taken by Cluck, who will have a 50-50 chance to give you a whole lot of chests as a reward. So it might be worth doing. And none of the chests that Cluck gives you will be trapped, because I'm gonna be adding trapped chests later. That'll be fun. Here's one that I'm working on. It's gonna be a mineshaft room. This one will have a ton of ores for you to collect. And a lot of chests as well, and maybe some hidden gemstones as well. Here's the upside down room, and then this one's my favorite. I'm gonna do that. So this is the second spider room. All of the command blocks that you see will have the potential to spawn a chest, but the fun part about this room is if you just come in here, you'll notice there's a lot of spiders underneath you. You really do not want to fall in here, because look at how quickly they can tear you apart. And yep, there are cave spiders in here as well. But that's mainly it for this update. I've got a lot more to go, but it's getting a lot of progress done, so I hope you enjoyed the video. And with that, if you enjoyed it, then please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you think I should add to the dungeon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!